Out of all the ways to cook pork, these are the top 5 cooking versions that I like the most. And I want to cook this all the time because it's my family's favorite. And our first cooking version to make is the Sichuan dish. Easy to make, but super tastes delicious. First, we put the pork belly in cold water, add scallions, ginger, and cooking wine, and cook until it's partially cooked. Then slice the pork into thin slices. Heat some oil in a pan and add the sliced pork. Fry the pork until the fat is rendered out, and then remove the excess fat. Add scallions, ginger, garlic, fermented black beans, bean paste, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, salt, chicken powder, and sugar. Stir fry until fragrant and the pork is browned. Add green and red peppers, onions, and some garlic chives. Stir fry until the vegetables are tender. Then remove from the heat. Now we have it so delicious dish. Give it a try. That's our top 1 cooking version of pork meat. And now let's start to our second cooking version. The sweet and sour pork ribs. The right way how to cook sweet and sour pork ribs by frying them directly, which makes the taste not good. Here's the right way first. Add a spoon of salt and flour to the ribs and rub them well with your hands for 1 minute. To remove blood and impurities, rinse, drain the water, then fry the ribs in a pan until golden. And the oil comes out, add rock, sugar, and fry it on high heat until it melts and gives the ribs a nice color. Next, add green onion, ginger, star anise, hot water, salt, pepper, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and vinegar. Cover and simmer for 30 minutes, then turn up the heat to reduce the sauce until it's thick and shiny, and finally add a spoon of vinegar before serving. These sweet and sour ribs are delicious and tender, tasty and loved by family, especially your children. Now let's start with our top 3 cooking versions of pork. And this cooking version will amaze you with this simple and delicious way to make braised pork. Start by putting some rock sugar into a pot with a little water and a small amount of oil, then heat it until it melts into a light caramel. Add the pork belly and fry until it releases its fat and becomes slightly golden. This step helps make the meat soft and flavorful. Then transfer everything into a pot or casserole and add chopped green onion, ginger, star anise, cinnamon, bay leaves, and some dried chili. Pour in light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, and some cooking wine. Then add the melted sugar mixture. Pour in enough boiling water to cover the pork. Cover the pot and let it simmer in 1 hour. Add a little salt, seasoning, and some boiled eggs. Then cook for another 15 minutes. The result is soft, rich, and tasty pork that is full of flavor, but not too greasy. Next, our top 4 cooking version of pork. First, put the blanched ribs into the rice cooker. Add chopped tomato pieces. Ginger slices a spoon each of 5 spice powder salt. Light soy sauce, a dash of dark soy sauce. Oyster sauce, cooking wine, and a few rock sugar cubes. Mix everything well with your right hand and marinate for 20 minutes. Close the lid and press the cook button. Cook for 45 minutes. Open the lid and enjoy the burst of delicious aroma. This method makes the ribs tangy and flavorful. Now let's do our top 5 cooking version of pork. And this is the most requested for me to make. First, put the cleaned pork trotters into cold water. Add some strong white liquor. Bring to a boil and skim off the foam. Remove the trotters and rinse in warm water. Heat oil and add the trotters to stir fry. Cook until the skin is lightly browned. Then put the trotters into a pressure cooker. Add ginger, star anise, bay leaves, cinnamon, dried chili, and rock sugar. Add salt, dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, oyster sauce, a can of beer, and half a bowl of water. Stir well and cover the cooker. Cook under pressure for about 15 minutes. Once it reaches pressure, heat oil and add minced garlic, small chili, peppers, a spoon of chili powder, and a spoon of soy sauce. Fry until fragrant. Remove the spices from the pressure cooker. Then add the pork trotters back and toss well to coat evenly. Turn up the heat to thicken the sauce. And our spicy pork trotters dish is ready to serve. Try it yourself too. That's our top 5 cooking versions of pork. Thank you for your time. See you again next video. Always stay safe, and God bless.